1800s, we went from...
Touch it. Good. Ooh, this is hot. Ouch.
Brielle! Hello friends, welcome back to another video. We are on our way to Vancouver this morning. We left home around 6:30 and we plan on being in Vancouver for supper. The reason for this video, Connor has a whole bunch of appointments that will take almost all week. We decided to go 2 days earlier to make somewhat of a vacation out of it. My parents are actually coming with us, and that's why you don't see Connor there in his normal seat. He's traveling with my parents. But yeah, I thought I would vlog this video again, basically because I have vlogged every single one of Connor's medical trips and every single one of his medical things. Because if you've been following my channel from the beginning, his arthrogryposis diagnosis is what convinced me to start a YouTube channel. And so I have basically videoed every single one of his big appointments that's come up, mainly for us to go back on and watch to see how far he's come and to show him where he was as a baby to present day, but also for any other families out there where your child is diagnosed with something that you've never heard of before, and now you're thrown into this whirlpool of appointments and different things that come up, and so that you can get some encouragement from another family who knows what you're going through. So if you're into things like that, stick around to the end of this video. You did it! Oh, he almost fell backwards. We didn't quite make it all the way to our room yet. We're still driving. It's already 7:30. We've been on the road since 6:30 this morning. We stopped in Chilliwack, get the kids out of the van, go to the park, and then we were at the park for a bit. And once we were done there, like, oh, it's 6 o'clock. We should just grab supper before we get to our room. So that's what we did. So now we're on the last stretch to our hotel. We made it to our room. It is just after 9. It's been a very long day, but we're here. We're here. This is going to be our home for the next week. So we'll do a quick room tour because this isn't the typical room that we usually stay in. So of course you walk in, here's a door. And when you first walk in, right to the right is our bathroom. We've got a closet to hang things in. And the vanity for the bathroom is here. Typical shower and toilet. This room comes with a kitchenette, full-size microwave, hot plate, full fridge and freezer combo, and a dishwasher, which makes me believe that we have dishes and a toaster and a knife. Like, there's so many cutlery, towels, cutting boards, like everything is in here that we need for the week. Freezer is full on, fridge is completely cold, mirror, TV area. My kids are just sitting there watching TV. And then we have the bedroom. So we're all going to be sleeping in here, which is totally fine. We have Connor's going to be on that bed. And we're going to have both the playpens here for both the girls, Brent and I. And yes, then a nice sitting area here for us to hang out when the kids are in bed, and a nice eating area. I'm going to stop filming for today, and I will pick up tomorrow morning.
You can go on the internet and search for miracles that have happened in Israel, you'll get lost. You have to watch what you listen to, as with everything else. So this rabbi said he was talking.
Okay, you might have to go. Yeah, the entrance is this way.
It's Sunday morning. We have had breakfast. We've watched church online. We went for lunch at the old spaghetti factory. And now we've got everyone packed up. Again, Connor is with my parents and they're behind us. And we are going to the aquarium today. For those of you watching back at home, and I mean like where I live and in northern Alberta, where a lot of my friends and family live, it's basically summer here. There's flowers, the sun is shining, all the grass is green, there's leaves on the trees, and it is 21 degrees Celsius.
You're gonna look? Yeah, you can look from there. What are they doing? Oh? Look, they're making noises. Yeah. That is the one.
I think it is too. I'm trying to find the name of it. We're not going in the right place. Yeah. Nope, Fairmont Hotel Vancouver. That is the one. Yikes. Typically I'm not taken by certain hotels, but I follow someone on YouTube. His name is Travis Redkin, and he is very much into trains and the history of them and how certain hotels are linked to those trains and the people behind them and railway and all that. And that was the Fairmont Hotel. What was it called?
Fairmont Hotel or Fairmont Railroad Hotel?
Yeah, anyway, he's talked about the hotel on one of his videos that I'd seen, and I've never seen it before. So now that by mistakenly, we drove by it on our way back from the aquarium, so I had to get a clip so that I had proof that I've seen it now too. I haven't stayed in it because I don't think I could ever afford to stay there, but the history behind that hotel and the chain, that hotel chain is really cool. So I'm going to link his channel in the description box, and then you should go check it out because his videos are really cool if you're into things like that. It's already 5:30 and it takes probably an hour to get from our hotel to the aquarium, and of course 5:30 means rush hour, so we're going to get into some pretty crazy traffic now. We're not eating out for supper today, we are eating in. We're going to order pizza to our room. The kids are going to like that a lot better, I think, than sitting in a restaurant where they have to be quiet and chill when they have a lot of energy to burn. It is the next day and we are currently waiting to get onto the ferry to cross over to Victoria, BC. We had an early morning. My alarm went at 6:15 and we had the kids down for breakfast shortly after 7. So I know this video is supposed to be like a medical vlog for Connor. All of his medical stuff starts tomorrow. And we figured since we're going to be here anyway and it doesn't affect how many days Brent gets off of work, we left 2 days earlier just so that we could have 2 days of somewhat of a vacation, because we don't know what kind of a vacation we're going to be able to have yet. And yeah, so today we're crossing over to Victoria. We're going to do a few activities there, and then we're going to spend all day in Victoria, and then tomorrow we'll jump into Connor's medical stuff, which should be interesting.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane, and as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose
I wonder
track
why they
of
have to tell us
time.
this.
Head up high, now we climb. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all.
Brielle, look at mommy.
A bigger scale, the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes.
After 2 days of really fun activities, now we're getting into the real reason why we're in Vancouver. Connor has an appointment with the orthopedic surgeon this morning to check his arms. And this is the surgeon that's going to be operating on his arms in the future. We don't know what this appointment is going to hold. We did have a Zoom appointment with this doctor earlier this year, and he did request to see Connor in person, because we know the closer Connor's gets to needing this surgery, video chat appointments aren't going to work, because this doctor is going to want to probably feel the muscle mass in his arms, because technically Connor is at the age where they would want to do the surgery. When he was in the NICU, they said probably around the ages between 4 and 6, and he is 5. Recently, the doctor was saying we might wait until he can tell us if the surgery worked or not. And so yeah, we're going to see what this appointment actually holds. And he's also going to take a look at Connor's cast, because Connor's been complaining quite a bit about how his leg is itching. And between him and his sisters, they picked a lot of the fuzz out. And so I'm thinking they might want to put some extra fuzz in, because now the cast, like the edge of the cast by his thigh, is rubbing on his leg, and that can't be too comfortable. So he might be getting a new cast today. And then after that, we're heading onto BC Children's Hospital, because Connor is getting new hand splints made for wrist support to wear at night to keep his wrist in a neutral position. I think the reason for the splints is because they're scared with his arthrogryposis that his hands are going to start turning out again, and they really want them to keep them in a neutral position, so straight the majority of the time. But obviously with these kind of splints, he can't use his hands to play, write, eat, etc. So that's why they want these splints on during the night and probably any time where he's not using his hands. We just finished with the orthopedic surgeon, and I guess surgery in his arms is not a for sure deal. Like we were told today, to do the muscle transfer, they would have to take from his triceps to move it to his biceps, and that would make his strength in his triceps a little bit more less, and we wouldn't like that. So they've given us some exercises to do with him to strengthen his triceps and his biceps. Maybe we can actually prevent surgery. That would be great for him, for us, for everybody involved.
The goal is to get his triceps strong enough that the surgery would be more successful, because they have to bring the triceps over to the bicep side, give it a little bit more strength. So you lose strength on the tricep side, but then you gain it on the bicep.
Yeah, so I got it wrong. We need to build the strength in the tricep so it doesn't lessen his strength when they do the muscle transfer. Now we are off to BC Children's Hospital. We have time to eat lunch in the cafeteria and then head over to occupational therapy to make splints for his hands. What did you get to do?
I eat and play.
Eat and play?
Yeah.
Do we have fun at this hospital?
No.
No. So you're saying playing wasn't fun?
No. Play.
he's not wrong. We did eat lunch in the cafeteria at the hospital, and then we went to occupational therapy, and Connor did get a new splint made for his right hand, because it seems as though his right hand doesn't come up as far as it used to. It's actually gotten a little bit worse. So we're back to wearing a splint, which is fine. It's just one hand, it's not the other. His left hand is doing really well. It's just the right hand we're concerned about. And then we got a special wrap to wear on his hands to keep them in a palm down position rather than a palm up, because his natural reflex is to just have his palms up all the time, and we want to have them face down. So we got 2 wraps for each of his arms. And now we are heading back to our hotel room to join my parents and our 2 girls. He stands and waits with anticipation for the yelling.
No, we already pressed it.
But don't press the buttons inside, okay?
Hey, this.
All done.
Mommy.
You already got it. See?
Oh.
Very excited. I didn't feel much after Connor's appointment, mainly because, well, I kind of fell asleep on the drive home. But anyway, we have to go back tomorrow morning, so we'll talk more then. But we just had a really good dinner at a place called Mama's Dumplings, and I totally forgot to get a clip of our spread of food. I had never... Hey, Lily, I'm not going with your sister. She's just holding onto her wrist. That's it. I've never had real dim sum before, and it was actually really good. What did you think?
It was very yummy.
It was very yummy.
Wish I could sample more, but it was quite pricey already as is.
What did we... Yeah, well, next time.
75.
Next time. Now we are off to Walmart, basically, and only for nostalgia reasons. There's a couple things I want to pick up, but this Walmart we went to... This is going to sound kind of silly, but we went to it when Connor was in the NICU. And every single time we come to Vancouver, we go to this Walmart, and there's just something about it that gives me some feels. Today is the last day. We have appointments, and then we head home tomorrow. We're going back to the autism assessment clinic for, I think, 2 more hours of different things, and then we're done. And then it's hard to believe we were actually here, like going on 6 nights.
No.
It kind of flew by really quick. I thought it was going to drag out, but we're basically done. We're not going to get the results of Connor's autism assessment until next week. I think it is. And then once we have his results, then I think that's going to be an entirely separate video, because I think it's going to be a lot of information. Even if he doesn't have autism, I think we're still going to get a lot of insight on his brain. He's being a bit of a goof right now. Are you being a goof?
No.
But now we're off to Burnaby again. And we should be done at 12:30 and then back to the room to hang out with my parents and our girls. hours from home. We just finished having supper. And I think now is as good as time as any to end the video. We parted way with my parents in Hope. They went down the Coquihalla to Fairmont Hot Springs, and we took the normal route home. So we are almost home. I'm going to do a whole other video talking about Connor's diagnosis when we finally get it. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.